Hey there everybody and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And we haven't really moved from Mongol's cave since last time because these episodes are being recorded sequentially because I no longer need to sell things in between going from cave to cave because of that last perk we got. That amazing perk for the heavy armor, is it the heavy armor skill tree? I don't know how to describe it actually now. Leveling up heavy armor, the expert level perk for heavy armor. There we go. Wow, my brain's drawing a blank on that, but I hope that's better for the rest of this episode. All right, in this part we're going to be exploring Pothole Caverns. Pothole Caverns is a game that is a cave that also appears in the game Elder Scrolls Online, and we are going to be talking about the lore for it in the later half of this episode, and that's, well, the end of this episode, really, because it's a small cave. It's actually pretty short in general. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here. And I really just want to focus on the cave oh, geez. Hi, bear. I want to focus on the cave in this era instead of in the third era instead of in the second era for now. And just give you guys the information as it comes and goes. As it comes. Instead of just forcing it into this cave. Because it's almost an entirely different area in Elder Scrolls Online. Because almost all of these are, actually. Almost all of the ones I've referenced are, to some extent or another. Oh, God. I don't like fighting gloom wraiths. Alright, this is a small cave inhabited by necromancers. The necromancers, ow, are from the order of the... Am I stunned? I am. I got knocked down. The necromancers are from the order of the Black Worm, meaning Manamarco's necromancer group. You think they'd be disbanded or learn or anything like that? Well, you're wrong. These guys don't learn, they just come back for more. You guys just really did that? Really? The frail old man tried to charge me down? Wait, what did they say? Did they say something about my class? Like my in-game class. That was kind of weird. I thought they did there. I I turned up the audio. And I turned up the audio because I realized it was actually a little bit low on everything except for the voices. And you guys might actually want to hear what these characters are saying or what they have to say in general, and on top of that, the music in Elder Scrolls Oblivion is absolutely fantastic, and everyone should listen to it. See, during recent weeks, I've had to upgrade PCs more than once. And the first one failed, and I had to get a return on that because they didn't have another one in stock to give to me. And the second one cost a lot more money, and there was no guaranteed return policy, and I'm just glad it worked. That being said, so we went through a door, we went into an area, and we jumped down this hole, and in this hole leads to a room with a netherlick in it, which is essentially the boss of this dungeon. Yeah, we went right out there and right immediately into the big area. And that's perfectly fine to do. I just didn't really intend for that to happen. It was not a thought-through fight. Oh no, a gloom wraith. Nope. Nope. Oh jeez. There we go. Got that gloom wraith again. Oh, the dread zombie is a natural occurrence. Okay. It just got muted by the gloom wraith. That's really funny. Oh, thank goodness. See, I mentioned before, but I hate fighting the undead enemies because they can both give you diseases, and the Gloom Wraiths are particularly bad with the fact that they can curse you. Well, mute you. And the mute status makes you unable to cast magic, and my character is very dependent on their magic. You can actually sleep at the sacrificial altar and nothing will happen to you. It's just really creepy. Alright. Yeah, it is actually considered a bed in the game files. Enjoy that. If you ever mod a household into this game, you can include a sacrificial altar as a bed. Anyways, over here is a sacrificial... Actually, that's a sleeping slab. It should be marked as a sacrificial altar. They're the exact same thing, it looks like. Oh, jeez. Don't want to do anything too dangerous when dealing with one of those guys. I do not want to get brain rot. One of the scariest diseases in Oblivion. It doesn't actually ever kill you. It just makes you continuously weaker. Alright. Okay. So this is technically the boss room. It has a chest in it that has a key in it that unlocks a door that you, if you went down this the normal way, you would have found before coming to the boss room. However, since we didn't do that, our way of getting to this... Alright, this is kind of weird. Just gonna have to take a look at the map, because like I said, I did it the wrong way. Yeah, alright, so we go this way, okay. Yeah, you would have found the door under normal circumstances. Whew, okay. Yeah, I'm not messing with you guys. You are a scary bunch. I think they are the most intimidating cult in the Elder Scrolls series. Alright, so this cave has this cell and everything. You have a dead captive here, which has some gold on him, and in this cell, you have bread. There's actually nothing in this cell, and there's no point to unlocking it. There are no characters that are ever here, and there is no point to ever coming here. Now, there are mods that expand upon this and definitely add characters to the cell, but as far as I am aware, in the base game, there is no reason for this key to exist. This key may have been likely tied to another quest that no longer exists, and the key itself just is there now. But I think it's interesting that it is. And it's just another thing that we will never see the light of day of from Bethesda. On the way out of this cave, I did mention that I would be talking about the lore behind this. So, during the time of the Great War of the Second Era that I don't remember the name of, during the Second Era in the year 582, Direwolf. In the year 582, Pothole Caverns was actually occupied by the Shadowed Path, which was also a cult of necromancers, but they were actually dedicated to, Molag Bal instead. And apparently they were led by a person called Diabolist Bethesda. And this cave they had been sent to this cave in search of an ancient relic that had been buried under the cave or within the cave itself. And the cult planned to use this relic to conquer the Imperial City and all of Cyrodiil in the name of Molag Bal. Big dreams, guys, big dreams. The unfortunate part of this cult is that for some reason and somehow, during the period between Second Era 582 and Third Era 343, or 446 for us now. We've actually played this game for a really long time. Wow. At least for me, it's been a long time. All the structures that were previously in the cave have faded. Now, they had big structures, such as bridges on the outside of the cave. They had doors. They had tents and things inside. But these have seemingly been either destroyed or moved on, and they also had a mausoleum in here. Well, that used to belong to the aliens. And this is Elder Scrolls Online is a prequel to the rest of the series as a whole, so I can't really look at Bethesda and go, why didn't you guys plan this out? Because it's something that came later. The clear thing for me, lore-wise, is that someone came and looted this cave, because most of their structures were made of wood, or they uprooted the cave and got rid of most of the other structures involved, which makes a lot of sense, honestly, because that's just kind of how the characters in this series are. There's so many bandits. I mean, Tamriel is known as one of the most violent places in all of Mundus in this series. It makes sense for them to have looted it all. Anyways, by the time of the Third Era, when the hero of Kvatch comes to this place, it is inhabited by the Order of the Black Worm, which is dedicated to Mannimarco, the greatest necromancer, I guess. Honestly, I remember him dying in Elder Scrolls 2, but that's different. Either way, Mannimarco actually did canonically die in the Third Era at 433, after we had become the leader of the Circle of Magi. No, that's an entirely different game. Leader of the Arcane University, the Mages Guild. He was born in the First Era, though, and that's a long time. He also lived in Cold Harbor for a while, and Artam, which is a separate realm that... Actually, it's the third largest island of the Somerset Archipelago. I thought that was a Daedra realm for a second, and then I clicked on the link in front of me just to make doubly sure. I'm not even going to edit that out or try and change my speech there. That's just honestly me messing up entirely. Yeah, but this cave once was something fantastic, and they were just looted into oblivion, and I find that really sad, personally speaking. Anyways, though, to the north of this cave is a way shrine. This is the way shrine of... Zenithar. Alright, it tells me. Continue your... to earn penance. Yeah, I'm not trying to earn penance right now. That's a different DLC, thank you. It's gonna be a while before we do that one. Anyways. Thank you guys for watching. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check my Patreon, Ko-fi, and Twitter in the description if you want to support my channel. Thank you all, have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see these what used to be these ruins here return to their former greatness in the Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe some DLC, you never know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day. Bye.